Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me in the session on how to increase your user engagement for your startups with Netaly Zohar, an entrepreneur, studio owner, and UX teacher. She began her career in the UX field after serving as an art director in advertising agency. Welcome again, Natalie. I will just hide myself and the stage will be all yours.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I'm very happy. And I will talk today about how to raise engagement for your startup. So before, let me present myself. My name is Netaly Zohar. I founded Zohar Studio 10 years ago. The focus of the studio is UI, UX, and branding and online workshop, which you can read more carefully in the boost page and later on at the end of this session. But my actual passion is, I will give you an option to guess, is actually a fashion. So I love shopping. I love vintage clothes. I like to make some kind of a combination between new clothes to old clothes. And my best thing that I love the best from all the objects in my closet is actually a Ralph Lauren from the 70s. So there are some shops which I will never buy from. And why is that? Their collection may be old, their displays are unattractive, they may have too many products, and the store is a big mess. So it's not clear what they're actually selling. The same scenario can be encountered when shopping online at the customer onboarding stage. At this stage, before I enter the shop, the app, or the website, I get a short explanation describing the product and how I can assist me. Below you can see, for example, Duolingo onboarding. Duolingo is a tool which helps you to learn new languages. So when you go and do the onboarding at Duolingo, it gives you, first of all, the option to check what kind of language are you going to study. And then it gives you the option to check what is your goal. Is your goal is to learn 10 minutes a day, or your goal is to study 20 minutes a day? So this onboarding customer experience will have a direct effect on the number of entries into the website or the app, and how long the customer stays and whether he or she returns. So it's critical for every startup to work on its onboarding processes so it can increase or better its customer engagement. So here you can see basically a TikTok onboarding. Probably everyone knows TikTok. And it has like the most amazing onboarding which I saw, that helps you very quickly to understand what you need to see in order to get more content or fresh content. So LinkedIn used the principle of people-head attention created by incomplete tasks to solve one of its biggest onboarding issues, which is empty profiles. When the whole point is to have a complete professional resume, you need a good solution. So they added this widget. So they help users remember to complete their profile, and they coupled it with another principle. Hint, see how I already have 2 steps completed below? Endowed progress principle, which is if you give people a sense of progress from the start, they will be more likely to have the motivation to complete tasks. So if you give people a sense of progress from the start, they will be more likely to have the motivation to complete tasks. If you fake the start too below, it can backfire. I've already done a few onboarding steps here. So it's real progress. Progress bars can solve drop of users from the onboarding stage by calming users and giving a clear sense of where the finish line is. So in the past, I worked with a medical device linked to a mobile app that provided monitored health solutions for the elderly. The users got a device to link to their mobile app, but most couldn't connect and use the app. And why is that? We found that at the onboarding stage, the instructions were not engaging enough, as they were in simple text, so we changed it to a video animation of the device connects to the app and added automatic pairing. This increased customer usage by 50%. So below you can see the onboarding, and on the first screen where you see the play was basically the animation film that helped the users to understand how to connect this hardware, the jacket that goes on the app like this, to the app itself. So what is correct onboarding? Is it automation? Is it progress bar? Is it engaging explanations? The answer is that onboarding is an active ongoing process that guides user to find value in your product, which is continuously developing and changing to meet customers' needs. So the process never really ends. So don't wait for customers to stop using your product before doing something about it. Here are a number of ways to make your users return to your app or website. Speak about your customer's pain point on the first heading of your website. Understand what motivates your customer to press on or they will bounce out of the website. Brainstorm all the pain points that a customer might face, and then prioritize them based on how severe you think they are based on the customer needs. Then focus on the top 3 pain points. Think how you can solve it with your product. For example, below you see a list of a lot of starting of customers' pain. So as a customer, I struggle to, like managing multiple social accounts. As a customer, I struggle to post my Instagram posts on time while I'm doing other things. All of these needs are things that we need to prioritize. So for example, Buffer is a service that helps to manage multiple social accounts. Does this title is motivating enough to enter simple social media tools for authentic engagement? Well, personally, I think that it's not motivating at all. I think it tells me what is the feature about and what I can do inside the website. But will I use this website? Probably not, because right now it doesn't give me any motivation and it doesn't talk about my pain point. But what if we change the headline to this one, struggling to keep up with managing multiple social accounts? Maybe it feels more motivating because we are talking about the frustration of the customer. So we might just enter the product to try it because it touched the pain point of the client. So now it's second too. Use imagery and design to humanize the product and offer so that the customer can relate to it, and imaging using it. So for example, Airbnb and Shopify, which use images of people on their website rather than bookings that display picture of location. Below you can see the screens, you can see Airbnb, you see how much it engaged with the people pictures towards the booking.com, which shows only location. So which screen are you feeling more connected to? So Shopify could talk about their features, but instead they decided to show the clients that use the product. Social validation increases engagement. So below you can see Shopify screens, and you can see that this seller that actually sells her spices online is here. Where will you connect more, to see the seller with the spices using the product of Shopify, or just to see the spices boxes by themselves? 3. Creating demand. So Robinhood is a trading app with zero fees attached. The app created demand by making a limited waiting list for their services. Customers had to share the app with their friends to move up in the list. So Robinhood had a good offer, which was zero fees. But by creating a waiting list, they made their customers feel like they would miss out if they didn't join. 4. Creating micro animation for loading, purchasing, and moving from one point to another. It will enhance customer engagement and give the customer confidence in the product and the process, and teach them to handle the learning curve. Below you can see a few examples for this micro animation. At the left, you see a loading screen. In the loading screen, the astronaut's supposed to move and walk, and while doing that, the loading bar below becoming yellow, and the percentage arrive from 0 to 100%. As a customer that looking on a screen, you will understand that you need to wait in order that the website will upload. If you will have a blank screen, probably you will not wait. On the right side, you see emoticons from the social network, which we already know, and above that, you see a widget that comes from a bank account. You see the situation and the stage of the bank account and how much income the bank account has. So while it has $25, it is red because we are close to zero. But if there will be $1,000, it will become green and the notification will become green. On that way, as customers, we are engaging because we know how much money we have, following the colors and also following the notifications of the numbers. Find out your user journey. This is 5. Starbucks found that many of its customers preferred filtered coffee, which was quick and easy to make, so why make them wait in line 10 minutes when they can assign waitresses to pour filtered coffee for those who want it? This shows that through understanding your customer journey and their pain points, you can give them a better quality experience, one that creates value and causes them to come back. You may call this a low-tech example, but could be easily integrated into any website or app. So if you like what you heard and need more info, visit me at my virtual booth, Zohar Studio. Send me an email and I will send you a free list of how to engage your users. The email is Netaly at zoharstudio.com. It's written here. And also you can join my workshop, Making an Idea into an Online Product. You have the link also at my booth. So right now, if you have any questions, you can ask. You can write me later on. Let me know.
Yeah, Thank you so much, Natalie.
Any questions?
Yeah, sure.
You're welcome.
Please continue. Yes, thank you so much, Natalie. That was wonderful. And we are running out
Thank
of
you.
time. So we have two questions here from Emily. I'll just show it to you on screen. There is one: what are the essential qualities of a client engagement professional?
What are the essential qualities? Um, it's a very big question for a short time. A client engagement professional is something that we are basically talked about here in some point. I would say, first of all, to deal with the onboarding, and then just to see whether your content is actually engaging. The content can be anywhere inside the website or the mobile app, but each client is something else. It's another personality. So you need, first of all, to see who is the personality, the persona that is entering to your website, who is the ultimate client. And from there, we can see what are the essential qualities for the engagement.
Thank you so much for answering this very precisely. And thank you everyone for joining the session. We are ending this session now, and you can feel free to join other sessions which are running right now. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you.